little vlog, a little vloggy vlog. I want to do a little 24-hour reset with you. I've done this with you before, but it's been quite a while. And I wanted to take you along the next day, 24 hours, of course, and show you a little bit of what I do to get prepared for the week in terms of like health, wellness, recipes, because we're gonna do a little thing in the kitchen right now. I have a couple things that we're gonna make, things that I prep ahead of time to support my health and wellness routines. I find this to be incredibly helpful when I take the time to do these things in my, I will say, busy schedule as a school-based SLP, because not only am I supporting my health and wellness, I work with kids, I need the energy, I need to keep my immunity up, all of that, but it also just, I don't know, feels good to feel good, you know? I don't know if that makes any sense. So we're gonna do that, and I am very grateful to have the time to do that with you. So we're gonna start, like I said, in the kitchen with all of our little 24-hour get my life together things, because we're gonna make ginger and turmeric shots. I found this on Pinterest or TikTok. I can't remember now. It's been months since I've been doing this, pretty much since the beginning of this school year, maybe even end of last school year. But I am going to show you how I make the morning tea. If you ever see my vlogs, me pouring my little morning tea, it's the first thing I drink every morning after I take my seed probiotic. I have ice cubes that are basically just fresh ginger, turmeric, and lemon juice that I make my morning tea with. So it's not really tea, it's more of a wellness shot, but I just heat it up with some hot water. I call it a tea, but yeah, we're gonna make that, like prep it, so that way all I have to do is freeze the cubes and then I keep them in the freezer, and I'm out. So it's perfectly timed with our purposes of vlogging this little reset. So I love that for us. I also wanna show you my chia seed pudding recipe, because that is something that has become quite the staple in my weekly like snacking. I figure, you know, as long as I can keep things going in my eating routine and my wellness routines and things like that, I feel like it helps me with my mental health. It helps me, again, with like my energy levels. It helps me feel good to feel good. So I wanted to just take you along for that. So we're gonna start here in the kitchen, and then, you know, just do the little odds and ends that get us ready for the week, but do that together. And maybe you're getting ready for your week, so we could get ready for the week together. So cheers. I'm excited to just spend the next 24 hours with you. I'm just about done with like the juicing process. So I'm like straining the mixture that I've made, or that I've blended together. Just water and the ginger and turmeric. Something that we do, nothing goes to waste with this, because we like to keep, Mark especially loves this, I keep like the pulp, it's kind of gross, but I freeze that as well in these little trays, and then I'll put it in a freezer bag. And it's something really nice to have to pop into smoothies and things. So like, I wish I would have had this for my smoothie today, because when I'm feeling I'm feeling a little congested. I've had like a little bit of a cold this weekend. So when I have that ability to like pop in some extra nutrients into my smoothie, and like the ginger especially, like I feel so cleansed when I have it. So that'll be really nice to have that in the freezer as well for that purpose. But then I am gonna juice some lemons, and I think what I'm gonna do is I might juice a third, so do 3 of these, and I'm just gonna add it to the mixture. And I'm debating, I've never done it before, but I think I might just pour it back in here, rinse this out, pour it back in the blender, and blend it up with the lemon juice so it's all equally distributed before I put it in the ice cube trays and pop it in the freezer. But it's really easy. Once you get it all juiced, it's just a quick mix. It's just this process that's a little bit more tedious. So it's almost done. We're almost there. All right, those are in the freezer. Mark came in and helped me film a little bit, and he's working out, so he had chalk on his hands, and now there's chalk all over the camera, so that's fun. Okay, I need to clean, but I think before we do that, because this chia seed pudding recipe is interesting, there's like some rest time in between, so while I'm cleaning, I can have that resting. So let me show you how I make that, because I've kind of made up my own recipe based on a recipe I found through Pinterest, but I can link what I can here. I'll link the Pinterest recipe, but I don't put any, what does it have in it that I don't put? It has maple syrup or honey. I don't put that. I put the layered coconut superfood creamer in it. It's like a powdered, it's basically powdered coconut with coconut sugar, and it's really delicious. So here's my ingredients. Vanilla, chia seeds. This is my layered. I need more, but this will be enough for now. We'll need a full, what is this? 32 ounce, so 1 quart of almond milk or any milk of your choice, and like a medium-sized bowl. So I use the scale because that's just easier for me. I actually couldn't tell you how much this is in cups, but in grams I do, it's a fun number, 167 grams of chia seeds. I believe that's about a cup. I think it's 1 to 4. I think that's the ratio because it's 1 cup of chia seeds and 4 cups of the milk. That's how it kind of varies, because I think the recipe that I'm going to link for you has a ½ cup of chia seeds and 2 cups of milk. So does that ratio work out? Don't ask me. I'm a speech pathologist, y'all. I don't know the ratios, but I do know that this works for me. So I measure it all out. I'm going to do 167 grams of my chia seeds. Okay. 166, that's fine. And I do about a tablespoon of the layered, but it's like really clumpy. So I need to like break it up a little bit. So I kind of, usually I'll like sift it in, but what I think I'm gonna do, because there's like these big clumps and you don't want that. It doesn't always, if it's not like sifted or like you don't get those big clumps out, what they do is when you mix it up, they like turn into like a weird pasty, almost like boba in it, I've noticed. So I like to get those clumps out so that way it's more evenly dispersed. And then I do, we'll do a tablespoon. I do like a capful or a cap and a half of vanilla usually, but we'll do a little more, why not? Okay. And then we're gonna just dump, I'm gonna shake this really well. And we're gonna dump the whole thing in this. And that is it. That is all I do. Some recipes for chia seed pudding have salt in them. Some you could add like cocoa powder if you want it like on the chocolatey side. I just do this because throughout the week what I'll do is I keep frozen blueberries and mangoes in the freezer, and then I'll just take some, put it in a little container, put the chia seed pudding on top, and then put it in my lunch box, my lunch pail. And then I like the frozen berries as they kind of defrost with the chia seed pudding on top. It like infuses the whole thing with that flavor. With mango, it is so delicious. Sometimes I'll put fresh banana, fresh raspberries, kind of just depends on whatever fruit we have. It also is good like as like a breakfast if I don't have time to make a smoothie. Having this has been really good. What I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna whisk it up a little bit And then I'm gonna set the timer for 5 minutes. So now it's all kind of incorporated. So I'm gonna set the timer for 5 minutes and let it sit, then mix it again, then let it sit for 5 more minutes, then mix it again and pop it in the fridge. We're getting ready to leave for family night as per usual. I put my deodorant on with you. We got everything like kitchen-wise done. So that's good. Ready for the week full of snacks and wellness shots. A new lip combo. I got this from Tarte. They just came out with this. It's the Maracuja Juicy Lip Stain Liner. But I just kind of smear it all around my lips and I like it. And then I'm putting one of their lip plumper things over it. Just for funsies. One thing I've been doing for poker, you guys, since I'm so deep in this world of Fourth Wing, I've been bringing my Kindle every week. And I'm like, if I bust out, I'm just gonna chill and read my Kindle. And it hasn't happened yet because I keep saying it. So I'm making money by this, with this method. So we'll keep it up. But wanna come to poker with us? I haven't taken you guys in a while. So it could be fun to just, I don't know, do family night. Because that is something that I feel like it's become a part of our normal routine, but it is a little bit of a reset just to like be present with family, which vlogging kind of takes me out of that ability to be present. So I'll vlog as much as I can, but I also just want to be present and spend time. We haven't really hung out a lot with Mark's family recently. They've been very busy, and so I'm excited to be there and just connect. And then my mom and stepdad will be there as well. So it'll be a good time. Fun times. Trying to Fourth Wing Mark. You listen to...
I've heard about a paragraph so far.
You've heard like 3 sentences.
Can't really.
You don't have any opinions yet?
What do we hear about this guy's tight-fitting leather shirt or something so far?
Exactly what does it mean?
It was quickly vetoed for a different book.
And why
What book is
so
this?
Essential to one's consistent success.
Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas.
Take a moment and analyze the last.
Home from poker, by the way. Hello. Didn't film much during it, but we had a fun night. It was very goofy. Let's let you see everything in here. I'll insert a picture. We have a cute picture of the whole group before. I didn't mention this before we left, but the theme was red. So we all were wearing red and everything, like the food and all that was themed red. It was really cute and fun. And we had a good time. Lots of jokes, lots of clowning, which I'm always a fan of. Basically, Mark's dad and I have a lot of fun joking around with each other at the table. And tonight, I just feel like every single person was on board with us, just being completely out of control clowns. And it was so much fun. Like, I felt like I laughed so hard throughout the whole game. I was doing horribly. I still stayed in. I still managed to stay in and only lose $6. So that's pretty good. Mark made up for it though. My stepdad took a lot of my money, but then Mark took all my mom's money. So it all evened out. I got and did some work for this company, Rise, for their mushroom coffee. On Instagram a couple weeks ago, and they had also sent this hot cocoa, and it has melatonin in it, but it's supposed to be really helpful for, obviously, melatonin, so sleep support. It has L-theanine in it, reishi mushroom. Like, I'm really wanting to try it, but I have not been wanting to try it on a night when I work the next day, because sometimes melatonin makes me a little groggy. So I was thinking, since we don't work tomorrow, I say we, like it's a you and me thing. I feel like I take you to work with me, and we're coworkers now. That's pretty fun. But since I don't go to work tomorrow, it might be fun to try this. And as part of like a fun little reset, I know I've talked about this before, but part of my intentions throughout the weekend, not that I'm so great at this one, but part of it is making sure my sleep is consistent going into the week. In the last couple weeks, I feel like I've had a harder time on Sunday nights, like getting to bed on time so I can get up on Monday mornings, like, and be ready to go with the amount of sleep that I've had the night before. So I want to try this out, because maybe this will be something that if I do feel a little bit antsy like the night before, I could take this to support better sleep so I can get to sleep. But I gotta test it. You know, I don't want to, if it's something where I'm going to be groggy tomorrow and I know on a typical work day that would not be so good because of the kids and like trying to be present with them, then I'll know I can't take this on weekday nights. But let's try it. Oh, Wait, come here. It smells. It does not smell like, it does not smell of mushroom.
Yeah.
It smells pretty good. Another thing I want to do tonight, since we're waiting for the water to heat up, is I'm gonna do a little self tan. I've been wanting to do this for a couple weeks. I almost did it last weekend, the weekend before, and then I just like kept putting it off, honestly, because I'm reading these dang Force Wing books, and I just keep being like, meh, I'll tan tomorrow. Meh, I'll tan next weekend. And we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it tonight. Let's see. I think it's gonna be really good, actually. Might be a little hot right now. I feel like I just drank steam.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's pretty good. I recommend. Recommend. Just poured my coffee. It is Monday morning, President's Day, so I'm not working today, and we get to finish this little reset vlog. Got a couple things done already, checked off the list, which feels good, like unloading the dishwasher. And I do have a list of the rest of the things we will make sure we get done today. One of them being showering off this tan. I need to go do that. So I'll probably, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna read. I'm gonna let myself finish. Let's see, we have 9 minutes left. 9 minutes left in this chapter. And I'm gonna finish reading, get a little bit cozy, but once the chapter's over, we're done for reading for now. I need to hold myself to that because sometimes I just let myself get sucked into 1 and then 2 and then 3 and however many more chapters. And I have a list of things to get done today. Quick report on the mushroom hot cocoa. I slept 9 hours last night. I think my body needed it, but it definitely knocked me out for solid sleep, like good sleep. I don't feel groggy. I feel very rested and I feel relaxed waking up, but not like I want to lay in bed all day. Like I felt ready to get up, get my things done. So that's a good thing. So I'm thinking it might be a good option, like on a Sunday night, to have that, just in case I have like those moments where, I don't know, I have a lot of thoughts or can't get to sleep. It might be good to have that in like my little arsenal. Let's read, shower, and get to it. I just very quickly finished getting ready, and the next thing on the to-do list, we're gonna run to Trader Joe's to get, we're out of toothpaste, but I figured it could be fun, like a fun element to this reset, to refresh the fresh flowers in the house because the tulips are dying that I got over a week ago. So they're looking a little shabby, so I figured we need to get a couple things anyways, so we'll do that. Okay, here's what we're working with. I got white Ostromarias. I love having the white and green colors on our mantle. And then I feel like they only have peony tulips, like the hybrid, for a very short period. And they had them today. And I thought I'd better get them because last year I never got the chance. So I have these like kind of purpley peony tulips. Sweet, so sweet. Perfect. Okay guys, we have made, sorry, my window, I'm in the bedroom and the window's open because Sasha enjoys sitting on our little like window bench looking out the window, and I'm allowing it. It's a beautiful springish day outside, and you know, it's nice. It's a little noisy for you, not gonna lie, I'm very aware, but I will just talk louder. Okay, so next on the list, like I said, making really good progress on our to-do list, but next thing we need to do is plan out the week's outfits. That is something, I only have 4 days to plan for this week because today's Monday and here we go. But I do notice that when I take time to plan my outfits, just the mornings go so much smoother because I'm not like spending extra time. So first things first, we're gonna check the weather. Spoiler alert, I already know it's gonna be a lot like today. High 60s, very beautiful spring type weather. Basically, I'm just gonna throw everything on the rack that I possibly want to wear this week. Next on the list is laundry. I think laundry might be the last thing on the list, and we're running out of time. It's almost been 24 hours, so yeah, let's get going. Well, guess what, y'all? I'm feeling reset. In all seriousness, we've done it. I have the vlog uploaded, laundry is done, the ginger cubes are safely packed in the freezer. What else are we supposed to do? Makeup brushes are washed. All the little itty bitty things that sometimes maybe I don't show you on here or we don't always think of as a reset for me have helped me feel ready to go back to work. And I'm grateful for that. So the rest of the night kind of looks a little bit like coziness. First I'm gonna work out, then we're gonna go on a walk, and then just chill, stay in and chill, and get ready to go to work tomorrow for the week. Yeah, feels good. Nothing like a clean house and an organized brain, you know?